then I got pregnant, and so I continued as a substitute.
Did Dad know about that?
Did who?
Did Dad know about that? About you getting pregnant?
No, oh boy. Yeah, did he ever?
Nobody ever told me.
No, that's what you say all the time.
Well, tell me about how you guys met.
At the beach.
Dad, do you want to take over?
I picked up at the beach.
You picked her up at the beach. You were out hunting down...
First time.
First time? Just one try?
Yeah.
Have you ever met her before?
No.
No? You just saw her at the beach and went over and said...
Well, she was there about some friends and all that.
So you were there with some friends?
And I was there with some friends.
And all of you guys were out looking for chicks?
Yeah.
And you just went up and...
Just happened away.
So you started talking and then what?
That's all it took.
And then you had kids?
Oh, jeez.
No. I mean, what was your first date like? What did you do on your first date? Do you remember?
Oh, gosh.
You better remember this, Dad.
Probably the driving. That's where we went to.
Is that right, Mom?
No, we went to a movie and saw The King and I.
Oh, okay.
And one of my favorite movies.
The King is... Why is it one of your favorites? Because it was your first date.
Probably.
Yeah, yeah.
The King and
I think Mom might have a different interpretation of that.
Well, that's all right. Let them think that. That's fine.
What was your most challenging memory with the kids?
The first thing that came to my mind when I read that question was Lori when she was 13. Standing at the bottom of the stairs, looking at me in the eye, saying, "Mom, you don't know anything." So, you know, as teenagers, you boys didn't I never thought of any real issues with you guys until you were 40 or 50 and told me about all the stuff you did that I never knew about, which was fine because I'm glad I didn't know about it when it was going on.
Well, that's the truth. Well, you don't know the half of it.
So
I haven't told on Mark yet.
I just think back now and think I never appreciated Dad enough, and I've said this to you a lot. He was such a good dad, and he took care of you guys, and he was with you and played with you all the time, and I just didn't appreciate him enough until later in life.
Right.
When I look back and I see him playing with the grandkids.
Right. Dad, as you look back over your life, what is something that one of the things you're most proud of?
our family.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I would agree with that. What specifically? Just that?
Just having, we got nice kids, I mean, they're all healthy and everything.
Right. Yeah, you don't see that very much.
No.
What life lessons would you want to pass on to like your children or grandchildren or great-grandchildren or great-great-grandchildren?
Love.
Love one another. Dad, what would you say is an important life lesson for kids, grandkids?
Well, same as Mom said, I think.
You can't cheat. That's cheating. You can't steal her answer.
There's only one answer for that.
What's your favorite holiday memory?
Holy Christmas.
Yeah. Any particular one?
No, they're all pretty good.
Yeah.
Same special time.
Do you remember when one Christmas we had lobster and you took all the lobster claws and put them on your fingers and chased us around the house?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that one.
Do you? What is one thing that you would like to be remembered for? Or two, or, you know, but I mean...
Did a good job with you guys. Bringing up all that.
Right.
And providing for you well enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
With the help of Mom.
If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have done it.
Takes two to tango.
Dad, one other question, then we'll finish up. A question for you, Dad. Do you remember when you cut your hand with the saw down in the basement of the cathedral?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Do you remember what happened or how that happened? Yeah.
Did you have something to do with it?
That wasn't me, it was Mark. I just wanted to.
Mark felt so guilty
Did he
after
really?
that happened for years, probably 2 or 3 years. And he
How
was,
old was he when it happened?
Well, I was changing Lori's diaper when it happened. So Lori was just under a year old. And so Mark was 6 or 7. And Dad was using a circular saw down in the basement, cutting some trim, doing something. He was always doing something around the house. And Mark asked him to cut a piece of wood, and because it was too short, and because Dad cut his finger on the piece of wood that Mark wanted cut,
Yeah.
Mark always felt guilty.
Yeah.
Which it wasn't his fault.
Worked out fine.
Yeah.
So,
No.
but that's the only time Dad was ever in the hospital, was when he was in there with his finger.
Yeah.
Fine now.
Yep.
Still there.
Yep.
There it is.
Wait, let's see. There it is. Okay. Is there anything else you want to say?
No,
I think that'll be good.
that's great.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna turn them off.